Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill, I'm the angry autistic asshole, and today I am jumping back into my playthrough of The Outer Worlds, Spaces Edition. Spaces Choice Edition, even? Sorry, everything's a little bit messed up at the moment. I'm a little bit stupid. Everything's taking like 5 minutes longer than it should have done, so it's all racked up and stacked up and backed up and all the ups. You can chill, you can transfer over and get everything going again. Thanks, that really helps. There we go. Right, now try it. There we go, that looks good. Okay, cool. Right, I think we're up and running then. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Yes, so we have finally gotten Spaceborne. The ring is way too close to the planet. Anyway, right. Okay, so there's a planetary travel system. Is it Turtu? With your study live next to city Byzantium, colonies, labourers living in corporate owned townships along the frontier. Okay, so where are we going? We were going to the Groundbreaker, weren't we? Access passage to anywhere. Interesting. Okay. Now I guess we'll go to the Groundbreaker docking berths. Hey the Neverus! Wait, who told you you have a choice? Isn't this all just an illusion of choice? Yes. Oh, that's helpful. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets, as well as special points of interest you may have discovered. You can flash it, landing codes and keys before you're allowed to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain at home or at work. Shocking. How you doing, Neverus?
Reached the Groundbreaker.
Huzzah. Interesting. So.
Can we talk?
Sure. What's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Okay. What about it?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. We can head over to engineering now. I thought you said you keep spending. Sure. We'll head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about something else?
No, super. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I see. I don't see the humor. Yeah.
He meant funny as in odd.
Oh.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Huh. But you're actually good at this and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You mean both? After school you move straight back to Edgewater? Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you have much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains.
Ooh.
Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Break time's over. Right. Just a warning, despite Bonnie being rated to produce 30 amps, actually drain 30 due to laziness. Don't tell the architect in the Matrix. Sounds about right. Okay, well, I guess this be where we're going. Select up to 2 companions to accompany you. Oh, sweet. Didn't realise we could have 2. Plus, we'll definitely have 2. Of course, the actual amperage that the human body... Whoa, dude, a little close. The human body produces is significantly less than that. Okay. Oh, we got some level ups for this maniac. What's he armed with? Sawn-off shotgun and telescope and stuff, of course he is. Level 7 sawn-off shotgun like that. Interesting. Right. Okay, right, cool. Oh, wow. Okay, this is gonna be, quite something. Ah. Right. Huh.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Huh. Oh, twerp. I didn't pick up the holographic shroud, did I? Whoops. Which is where exactly? Oh, the floor. Nice. Holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Excuse me. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel, otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. Right. Speak to Gladys. Huh. Okay, we have storage on board. Excellent. That's can help. Yes. Right. Steam one of them that I'm gonna keep. And that over to the good vicar. Still not sure why I can't equip that. Put that on us. Not sure about keeping that on me, but I'll keep it in storage. Certain. Oh, we're gonna put that on. Let's re-equip. We need to re-equip. How much? What? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Your vestments are pretty heavily armored there, Picker. Anything you want to tell me about that? Extra health, extra threat, extra sneaky, extra. I'm not sure. What do you want extra? How do you? There's probably an extra hacker actually. Yeah. Sure, why not? No, it makes sense for you to have more health as well. Have more health. Here we go, right. That's a shredding. Drinking, supper, increase power, to that, and need to locate a speech study. Okay, let's try this again then. With less stuff in my pockets, and more camouflage on my face. Terror on the frontier. A mysterious stranger threatens our way of life. The destruction of Emerald Vale. Okay. About that. No, I wouldn't know anything about that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
Huh.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Interesting.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Got it. Thanks. So, how do I activate the holographic shroud? Okay, no idea. Not a clue. Right, I need to. I was gonna equip you, and then we found out that your gear was better than. Yeah. Yes, so we're gonna put that one to significantly increase your capabilities. And that's pristine. Okay. Well, it's worth 25 apparently to someone, maybe. Maybe it's worth that to somebody. Probably not.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Sure. Hello.
Identification, please.
Let's say hypothetically I don't have an ID. What happens to them?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
Got it. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Yeah.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Right.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Fair enough.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much.
Huh.
The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oops. Right, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay. A shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Ah! Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nah, that's probably about it. Actually, yeah. What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Oh, no. Alright, seems like there's some tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
Yeah. I'm shocked by that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line.
Oh, interesting.
All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Like terrifies the bastards, keep pushing them down.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Yes, they would.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
So, board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Yeah. I see him.
Sure thing.
Okay, look for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade.
Okay.
Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Look for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Got it.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
Okay.
No kidding. I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Right. Sure, got it. Thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
No. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Right. So... the Board runs most of the system, don't they? Oh, you're access to that.
Groundbreaker's the only real...
Yeah,
seems like every...
Yeah. So how does a Groundbreaker fit into it?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life.
Okay.
I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it? Probably not.
Sitting around, drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
What do you know about Subway Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Right. I don't think there would be many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the Board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
That's all I need to know.
All right.
Thank you for drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Okay, got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Right. Who I should have tried to speak to was, this guy. Hey, buddy.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Something like that. I see you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the Board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd hear your side of what happened.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Okay. Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
I see. Okay. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey,
no.
not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
It's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable.
Yeah.
You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm Gaming.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Cool. That'll be companion number 3. Fine. Okay, so let's actually go through customers, shall we? Yes, there we go. What is still alive? MacRedd. Public intoxication, destruction of Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Phineas V. Wells. For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Is it any more? No, just that.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at him.
Yeah. Well, oh. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Now let's go to workbench. Oh. First objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will be... Okay, so how do I do that?
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. So... Hello there.
Hmm?
No, nothing. Alright. So, how do you activate disguise? Well, we need a disguise that doesn't look like Alex Hawthorne. Yep, okay. Excuse me. Right. How about we find that's on the board representative on the station. Solution writing. Now, let's go to engineering. We need to find security terminal. Security terminal in Groundbreaker is a restricted area. Finding a modded ID cartridge will allow you to use that. Okay. So, we need to find ourselves a security ID. How convenient. That's not what I wanted. ID cartridge. You found an ID cartridge. To use with the holographic shroud, you will now be automatically disguised when entering a restricted area. Ah, okay. Cool. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just gonna wander straight into here, apparently. There's no way this can possibly go well. Holographic disguise activated. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Haha! Your shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Oh dear, excuse me, sorry. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. Right, got it, okay. So let's not get interrogated then. Excuse me.
Looking sharp.
Thank you. It's not where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be looking here. No. Seriously? Well, someone's going to talk to us.
You're an artist, Captain.
Here they come.
That's unfortunate. We're not supposed to be through there, and you're already engaging in fucking combat. Lovely. What am I supposed to be finding fucking... I'm confused. I'm very confused. Yeah. Okay, security terminal. But then it's not actually pointing me to a terminal, is it? It's pointing to something else. Yeah. No.
Keep your sights out, friend.
But what? Huh? Okay. It's a different cartridge. I don't know if that's going to help me at all. How the fuck are you supposed to get that?
What was that?
Yeah, well, that just failed. Hello.
What do you think you're doing?
Your mother. Oh, wait, no. I was just leaving.
Just don't complicate my job.
Sure. Alright, so why the hell?
Great work.
Stop. What? I'm losing my mind. I don't understand what the problem is. There's no terminal here. You're pointing me to nothing. Shh. The fuck? Is there like a security door to open this? Or I've... It's from...
Gosh, that's clever.
Right, seriously?
Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Sure. Confiscated goods. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop, rare leads, locked container, owner refused inspection. Fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Let's see. Security lights. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds, generous one too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and give Lilia salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne ship was impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne Associates were with that. There. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. There we go. Okay, interesting. Guy from the back bay is roughed up the Moon Kid. Raving Man warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever MacRedd grows down there. A sworn testimony that MacRedd was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Remind to keep an eye on Clarice. Interesting. Check data.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Yes.
What's that noise? This might be tough.
Fuck. Right. Okay. Useful. Right. Well, now I know what I'm looking for. Yeah. Shush. Didn't see the doorway here, that was the problem.
Great work.
Thanks.
There it is.
I'm going.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Yes. Cool. Now we can just very carefully walk our way out here. And no one's the wiser. How convenient. Now, what we did want to do was speak to you. Well, I was going to speak to you. Hello.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to.
Huh.
Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Seems awfully convenient. You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Huh. Seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Right. I see. Sounds good, let's go. At least we would, if we could leave. But we cannot. Thus we shall not. Yeah. We literally just looking for someone that can read French. Right. So. We were possibly going to speak to... Commandant Sonita. Hello.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Sure. But notice bounty posting on Phineas Wallace.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what-fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Huh. Is he a famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad.
Huh.
But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
Gotcha. Interested in that MacRedd bounty. Where can I find it?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Thanks. Don't send them on data, Brendan.
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Oh, bloody hell, okay. Sure, I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me MacRedd's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
Gotcha.
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Thanks. What's it like working security detail on a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Oh, no.
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious.
Alright.
I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Alright, chill. Fucking hell. Fine.
Then get to business.
Yeah, alright. What's a Mardet? Yeah, let's keep annoying it. Nah, fuck it, I don't care. Right. Okay, so... This we can. Ooh. Fancy.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yes. Ad drone. Typical. Right. We can actually change which one of these. Don't I kill Captain MacRedd? Wonder if we can get some health. Space's choice friend. Interesting. Ha! Well, since we've discovered this place, I suppose we'll talk to you. Hello.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Hey, Samana Geek, thanks for that. That's interesting. Did I hit the wrong button? Yes, I did. Let's try that. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Hey. How you doing? How's things? Let's get you... Hey. Out. Apparently it's only you watching. Well... Fire that off for anyone who joins in the next half hour. Or however long it is. But thank you. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Alright. I've got to ask about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
Fuck, you know. Enough hat talk. Let's see what he's selling.
Have a look.
Armor, crap gear, probably, yeah. Random food. Custom solve. Sells a 6% discount. Advanced defensive helmet. 17, wow. Similar to that. Moonman helmet? No. Costume accessory. Oh no. You asked for it, you got it. Genuine Spacer's Choice Moonman helmet, based on the most popular mascot in SC's marketing history. Enjoy. Right. Can't buy those crap, got it. So, yeah, lie +5. That's one of them, but maybe fucking expensive. I mean, well, comparatively. I mean, we do have 10 grand. It's kind of, relatively speaking, I suppose. I can't buy any of them. Right. Okay. That was concerning.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Oh dear.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens.
Right.
This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Right. Sure. Okay then. Anyway, you have a name. Hello.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave.
Ha!
Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
How's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does Groundbreaker keep the border by?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Gotcha. You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like.
Ha!
She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Interesting. Do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Ha! Look for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay. Thanks. See ya. Hello.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me, said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Let's keep it that way.
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Hey, we've got 10 grand. Well, I'll just tell me about your sort of opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
What other jobs do you know about? If it's going to help out the Groundbreaker, I mean... Let's see the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
No.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
So no more, I'm in. Except I can't, because I'm stuck here.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Cool.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Found an outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Got it. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Okay.
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Got nothing for sale?
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Ah! Okay. I think we just leveled up. Food and... purple berries. Yeah, okay. All of this shit's restricted. We do not have enough reputation here. Fair enough. We leveled up! Skill and perk points available. Hooray! Awesome. So, we are probably going to need to be talking quite a bit to people here, I think, and possibly sneaking. What I may do, then again, we may also be medical and engineering-ing. I think what we'll do is we'll put it into that. Yes, then. Nope. Perk point. We can get a perk point. Nice 20% vendor prices. Nice. Demonstrations. Plus 50 XP. 50% XP from companion kills. Meh. Sure, that's fine. Unlike the ability to fast travel when encumbered. Tempting. Very tempting. Speaking of the dead. 50% touch time, dilation recharge rates. Ammo, consumables, and nope. Nah. And crit chance. 25% weapon armor durability loss would be handy. But I think it might be fast travel and encumbered potentially. Or maintenance. Because actually it broke very quickly, comparatively. Or broke a lot faster than I thought it should do. Hey Runners BC, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's do +5 previous perks. So whatever I get here is gonna unlock this going forwards. I think we'll probably go fast travel over encumbered. It saves us getting stuck. Sure. Look at that. Cool. Okay. Let's hop on a journal. We need to speak to you. Bedford. Let's just put it on a ship so it can get through it. Okay, goes there. Bounty. So how about we go and speak to you? We're going to speak to Udon Bedford, I think. Or we're going to speak to... Hang on then. As mentioned, that June Lee Tennyson, Groundbreaker's captain, is also No, we need to speak to Bedford at any rate. Those shells. There's a gun
I'm
shop.
not going anywhere, you hear?
Okay. That was random.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
About that. Which was...
Something I can help you with?
Yeah. How about supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
I see. Okay, see you around.
Take care.
You are yelling because...
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Got it.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Interesting. Maybe I can look in on Jess?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, it's called, let's see, what colour are we using at the moment? This one.
What seems to be the problem?
Yeah. You see Jessie Doyle, apparently.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Okay. The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Interesting.
Take care.
No, cheeky look at this while you're, like, right there. Law. Staff shortage. I'm at my wit's end coordinating with any authority outside of Groundbreaker. The board won't dispatch a surgeon unless generally agrees to share a third of all docking revenue. And Space's Choice won't send suppliers unless we make an exclusive deal to use their products. No thank you, I've seen enough shoddy needles breaking off in patients' arms. Ouch. I need to chat with Junlei about this. She has problems of her own. Some of us are very concerned about the cost of Groundbreaker's independence. Messages. Where are my automechs? Need a status update. You're in. I know you boasted about the Scylla shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that isn't infested with pirates? You know, pirates. The ones who love cargo and hate rules. Here in Medbay, we've got blunt tools, watered-down meds, long shifts, and shaky hands. Don't let me down. Oops. Okay, well, that didn't help anyone. Okay. Right, so...
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
Right, okay. Sure. First contacts. Oh, I tried. Seems a little weird. Okay. Well, We could try and be cheeky. Are any loose ID cards around here by any chance? Actually, I suppose we could. I don't know if the Mardit disguise will cover us. So where's sick photo? Yeah, okay, so I need to go. Can I go through here then? Ah, I can. Hello.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Yes.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah, about that. Well, it says your shipment won't be coming in soon. What's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service automechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Whoops. Well, mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Got it. Why is that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
Right.
Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
See. I can try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Yeah.
Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Gotcha.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Got it. Right. Just sort out a shout out for Rhino's Beastie. I have not done so yet. There we go. Right. So, we might just be able to cheeky speaking to Jesse. No, it's not it. No, that's not it. Restricted access. Ah, restricted access, eh? Well, there's another ID card, but sure, why not? Just keep picking these up. Yep, I'm, you hit quarantine. That's concerning.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Nah. Hi there.
For the last Ratdodon Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Something like that. Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me.
Okay.
I'm terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body.
Ooh.
Highly, lethally contagious.
Right.
I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Okay. Open this door before I kick it down. She's worried about you a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she?
No.
Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are.
Right.
Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Alright. Okay, what's the deal then? Yeah, you look super infected. Hello.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Yeah.
But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Got it.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot.
Oops.
I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Right. Gotcha. I do work for the board, actually. No. She either got you into trouble.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Okay, but... Yeah, you think the board had someone follow you home and now you're hiding out?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. assuming you want to keep breathing.
Okay.
All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items.
Okay.
3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay?
Huh.
I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation.
Oh.
Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Ah.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Mm-hmm. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do. I imagine she's not going to actually, help, sure.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Right. Okay. I suppose I'll talk to Udom for you. Sure.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Huh. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's not be here. Can't go that way. We're about to have an interesting conversation with somebody, I imagine. Hello.
Thought I saw something.
No, you didn't.
What do you think you're doing?
Medical checks. Nothing at all.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Sure. Shunk. There we go. Yo. Nice and easy. So, now I need to speak to Bedford about even more things. Hooray! Terminal? Public terminal. Public notices. Regarding food situation. To those of you who raised concern about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put this matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and borscht, but that's the reality of life up here. You can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Oh no! Well, that's interesting. Ship impounded. General notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. The MC is a gaudy little building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially the hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Looking for work. Urgently needed. Looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in the house here for almost a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get another freighter. I plan to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any, and even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Alright, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, all the fees for not being able to pay our fees, so I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Oof. Okay. Turn to route. Hack. 20. Messages. Admin access. From Tennyson. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clock? If Chief Guying taught me anything, it's that crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. If you take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. From Kitty Buchanan to Wildcat Group. Subject: Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been 20 years since our last meetup on the Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded with to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. And from Iceman to Conveyors Collective. Subject: Conveyors Rights. Hi all, so I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. Don't know about you, but I've got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make payments. Does this seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? You should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back from Gemsan in 3 years. Iceman out. So the conveyors rights. This message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. Interesting. Your attempt to access this message has been blocked. Searching, searching, searching. This message does not exist. Okay, sure. Interesting. You saw nothing. Right, so. What are we doing? Speaking to Nutcase, aren't we?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Fantastic. Alright.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
For the following story.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed. Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapons. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Hi.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm afraid so. Yeah, Alex, what do you impel my ship? I'm gonna ring you. No, we're not gonna. It's turning Phineas, but yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm afraid Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
But you're... What? But he's a smuggler and you're bored. Okay, well, I suppose he smuggles for everybody, I guess. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What's your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Right, okay.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Seen a life of volcanoes. Died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
No. Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places.
Yes.
There. I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No, I'm afraid not. Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman.
Madman!
It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
More like defrost more nutters. Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Alex never mentioned them.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Yes, there's, what's this about... What's this about the board having a head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Sure. Anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way.
Oh.
It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Yeah, I can't tell you where he is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand.
Right. Okay.
Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
There's plenty more else. Hear about Jessie Doyle. Debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs.
Oh no.
Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Okay. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Well, you don't, but, you know. I mean, she's hiding in sickbay to avoid assassins. I'm sure she'll prefer work.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment.
Sure.
Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Possibly. Want to ask you something else?
Be my guest.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Heh. Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Does it seem rotten here to you? Huh. No, there's locked doors at the back.
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Okay. Does the chairman visit often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Huh. Odd. Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive.
Sure.
They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping officers on the promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Can I? Hang on. Why do I need to get to Stella Bay? Can you get me Stella Bay for some reason?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
I can't remember. So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Well, okay. No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open the thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Fair. Does it seem hot in here to you?
Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her.
Sure.
Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Right. I should go.
Ask away.
Yeah, we're leaving. See ya. Right. There are a few things that I can't remember. There's I will be pleased to know you addressed Jessie's debts with the board, and her debts with Jessie. Yeah, that's not a great option, but it's an option. That's off station, that's on station, that's on ship. Yeah, of course. I was just thinking, like, why do I need to talk to him about going to Stella Bay? Because I thought, yeah. Right, okay, but at least we can now go freely. Also, I'll need to look into what the deal is with Stella Bay. Hang on. Nope. What am I doing? Right, let's go deal with this. Also, hang on, what's this? This is a quest. Not sure.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Gotcha. Hello.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Hell yeah. So you'll work for me just because I helped Jessie?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Bizarre.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Fair enough. You'll also find that I'm far more than just competent. What did Jessie do for you?
She helped me win a bet.
I see. What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Okay, and?
And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Sure. Welcome aboard, Ellie. Fuck's sake.
You won't be sorry.
Yeah.
Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Just head back to the ship. Meet me on the ship. Start on the promenade. Yeah, actually. Max, head back to the ship.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Then we leveled up. It's okay. Sure. So, interesting. Thinking we keep pushing persuade and tech up. Dialogue and tech up. Sure. And then we'll give some protest to Ellie. And what's your deal? Medical. Increase your medical skill when she's in the party. Okay. Sneaky. Yeah, I'm not sure. You tend to roll with automatic pistol, officer spine. Okay, that's a unique weapon, is it? Okay, sure. Right, interesting. Actually, that's dealing special bleed. Do acid damage or something as well. Interesting. I think in that case, more happy. Nah, we'll just make it tougher. Because at some point, that's going to matter. There we go. Right. Okay, so. Where's she next? We need to go and speak to Shinley Tennyson. Who we need to go and speak to? For other reasons as well, don't we? Yes. So.
CNC burst pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst pockets.
Microwaved. Sublet salvage and ship. Right, you guys are the probably not good. Spratburst vendor. Let's do it. It's honoring. What the fuck? Right, okay. Have just free access on here. Okay. Whoops. That's concerning.
This is Halcyon's
XF411s? And an old Yakita 3.7? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
finals are
Is
scheduled.
it just me, or is it hot in here?
Ah.
Junlei's got to be having a bad day.
A very bad day.
Into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Ah. Oh dear.
How unusual here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
Yeah, I think we might be.
Spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Oh. Right. Hello. You look,
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Sure. Captain, the Unreliable recently unshackled from... I'm... gaming. Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment.
Sure.
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Yeah.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
Huh.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
You two know each other?
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
Casual, right?
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Alright, seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Shit. Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Right, okay. The board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Fair.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Well, let's see if we can fix that. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh?
Yeah.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Excellent.
According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Oh. As in... Okay, am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forget not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Right, okay. Try sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Ah, shit. That's
I
not
can't
good.
afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Fair enough. Right, just need to check. Sorry, just checking something. Yeah, okay, seems like we're all still up and running. Alright, never mind. Weird. I'm taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
No worries. Can we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last.
Right.
If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Gotcha. I'll get those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay.
The ship's groaning something fierce, but I can make time for you.
Right, Parvati, you want to speak to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Large Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Alright, Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off. You need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Cheers. So good. Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
I was going to ask what it's like being in command.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life-or-death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Shit.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Ha! Sounds familiar. Ship's family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? Little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around?
I
didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Parvati could always help you shoulder the burden?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Cool. Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board. That's probably a good thing.
You're right. I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power. And they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Fair. You must not like Udon Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person. But if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Let's see if we can do that. That's my other questions.
You've got my attention.
Well, that's about it. We'll be on our way. So yeah, right. So.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
Okay.
When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
No.
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Oh no. Oh dear. Right, cool. Return to the unreliable. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So in the back bay is we agreed to hunt him down. Turn his lighter to claim the bounty. Passage to Endor. It's off planet, off station. Derp. Happiness is a warm spaceship. Yeah, maybe not that one. Oh, Gemini Tennyson fixed radiator. Yep. Okay, back bay it is. What I might do. So I should probably sell that off. I should probably store that because I can't seem to use it. Okay, apparently. What? Why can I now use it? Why can I now not use it? What the fuck? The fuck? But can I use it for a moment? Shit! I had it and then I fucking broke it. Fuck's sake. Yeah, bloody hell. Oh, and now it's fucked. Okay. I can... what? Very confused. Anyway, it's fucked. So, we need to go to back bay. Yeah. So, other than you guys are there and happiness is a warm spaceship. These are all off station. I keep saying off planet because I'm a moron. Do I want to buy gun? Specifically to see what's available. Hello.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders, but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
See what you got. Yeah, all melee weapons. Yeah, not enough. Armor, standard trooper armor. Standard trooper helmet, what the fuck? Standard trooper helmet, armor 9. Standard trooper helmet, armor 19. What? Advanced defensive. That's what I like it. Might type it up a bit. Space aviator glasses. Great for protecting your eyes, not your head. Okay, so drop 221 apparently on this. Heaviest corporate armor distributed only to elite corporate commander units. Because what's my current hunt? I'm a 9, level 2, up +5. Tempted to purchase that. Is there anything that I want to sell off? I currently have. Sure. Right. No, no, at all. Alright, now, that's 160. Okie dokie. roll on you because we're about to go into combat. Oh, and I set off that. Oops, bloody up.
Welcome! Looking to give a beating or take one?
Giggity. Tell me more about your bits.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in the shape.
Ha! You a spacey yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what you got. By that I mean I'm going to sell you what I got. Bloody hell, your fucking Doctor's gear is armor bloody 11, okay. Never mind. The Doctor. Weird. So, yeah, generally I'm not a fan of the leveled equipment. As well, fuck it. What I might do is speak to...
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
Yeah, we're not selling out the guy who's trying to save the rest of the fucking crew. Trash. Bullshit. Hello.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. Ellie, my mind, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you?
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
You don't? That was great. It's a benefit of modifying my weapons. Well, I'm not going to ask that because that's dumb. Let me see what you got to say. Shit that I can't buy. Gyro set. Mr. Power. Is damage type plasma. Okay. Team size. Firing noise minus 90%. Quite that's low. Yeah, it's a suppressor. Can be fitted to the muzzle of any Earth standard caliber weapons. It dramatically reduces muzzle blast and flash during firing, and even covert kills. Yeah, that'd be handy. Can we get something better than a fucking level 2 hunting rifle? And does that probably doesn't fit a what does that count as a magazine? No, it's a barrel modification, isn't it? Yes, that would make more sense. Oh no! Plasma carbine. That's more damage. Interesting. What we got? Let's do that. Crush grip. Swing moves. That's a suppressor for the fucking for a melee weapon. That's funny. Okay. That's the thing. So melee weapons aren't intrinsically silent. Got it. Okay, interesting. Expensive weapons might be worth upgrading. Then again, do we have a grenade launcher? We don't have a tactical shotgun. Fucking hell. 6, don't show it. I'm going to be once. That, because we just swapped up to our sawn-off shotgun. Well, that's the name, sawn-off shotgun, but still. What's theirs is? Right, let us get involved. Let's head down to Back Bay.
Have you seen this man?
No.
Warrant offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Webb.
I've seen nobody.
Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Excuse me, what? Okay. Send out to the back base, a dissident hunter. Alright. Yes.
Hey, MacRedd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Oh.
No sudden movement. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Oh, that's concerning. Hello. Captain.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum.
Yeah.
Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Oh.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Thanks.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Okay. I was just exploring the ship and stumbled on it. Nope, it's nothing personal. I'll just be going. You put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Okay, that helps. Right. If some parts, do listen.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
Yeah, about that. So, what are you doing to that poor engineer?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells. Making this broken angel fly again.
So, I can grab the part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Right, okay. 709 bits. It's really random. There's parts are leaking deadly toxins. Just come back after you're dead. Yeah, that works.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom.
Great.
Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Sweet. Thanks. Cool. Sweet. I've not got the right one marked. Yes, I have. So let's put that away. That's
Ooh, smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
yeah.
You get that automech patch? MacRedd wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? You haven't got a heart? Not like us.
Mechanical. Interesting. Right, okay.
It's so cozy.
Yeah, you got this entire trash section. Kind of concerning. Yeah, this is not the way up. This is the way down, as I thought. So how do we get to stairs that should be way up? Am I just dumb? I might just be dumb.
MacRedd gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy cosmos.
Eh.
Got swollen tongue again.
Okay, so those containers are stealing shit. Aha, there we go, ladder. Oh, stairs. Stairs and a ladder.
Today's my birthday. Oh yeah?
Fuck your birthday.
That's a bit harsh. Yeah, all this shit's stealing, isn't it? So, well, she did say she wanted it without bloodshed, if possible, so, yoink.
What do you say we get out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, no, that's not, so I'm gonna take that. That's definitely stealing. Alright, okay then, so now we need to speak to, I know we need to speak to him again about the bounty. Then I have a question. Do we fight him? Or do we not?
This place is falling apart.
Nope. Thank you. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Well, never mind.
Something you need?
Nope. All good. We'll talk later. Trying to go down ladder. Thank you. Goodbye. Right. Okie dokie. So, well, you did want us to resolve this without bloodshed, so let's resolve this bit without bloodshed and go and get the parts to her. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Didn't work out so well. I'll take the mechanical parts. Now we'll just head back up. Slices, dices, cauterizes, the plasma cutter. Fucking
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Spacer's Choice calls rumor of a Saltuna shortage patently baseless. The Edgewater canning facility is operating at full capacity and will be delivering the gourmet Saltuna fillets and other fish-based fine products that valued employees crave.
Sure.
Spacer's Choice representatives would like to assure everyone that they are committed to people, factual advertising, and automation. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I.
Hello.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Yeah, got a present for you as well.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Mantipillar? Why is everything mantis, moth, bug-based? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Right.
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Haven't they been burnt to a crisp if they're inside the radiators? Right, sure. I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be real toasty down here, isn't it?
Miss Ellie, Dr. Fenhill, I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiation. You don't need to kill the mantipedes, but I'd be my grateful if you did.
Well, this is a problem. Maybe I should have saved a bit more this time. Ow! This is bad. Seriously. Why am I such a shit shot? Right, what's happening here? It's still another one somewhere. Where you at? Okay, well that wasn't good. Oh no, that doesn't cost. Yoink. Weapon parts, singular.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Bad news?
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Fantastic.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
What I need to do is quickly go off comm for a moment, take one of my meds, I'll be back in a tick. And I'm back. Right. Well, you try and be sneaky, but yeah, we'll see how well that goes. Bard, fantastic. Fantastic. Just gonna check something. Yep, okay, no worries. All good. Fantastic. Nope. It's coming closer. Okay. See me. I see you. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So take this opportunity to bypass you. Nope. So it's a successful sneak. Because we haven't yet. That's places to pause. Go. Just close the door and it's like no one ever knew that you were there. So there's one here. Just way down. Shit. Fortunately, it appears my companions don't trigger detection. Which is good, because that always sucks. It doesn't matter how good your sneak skill is, your companion has to also sneak and also not pull the trigger. Two things which are unlikely. Right, where are you going, buddy? Come on, get out of here. Okay. You just there forever now? Nope. Okay. Okay. And yoink, and yoink, and down we go. Oh, that's concerning.
Nice and easy.
Yep, nice and easy.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay. We're gonna have to destroy you. I think we might have to destroy you. Maybe not. Okay. Use terminal. Yeah. Lithium fuel pressure 23%. Solid state radiators are at 102% capacity. PCM heat sinks at 98% capacity. It's very bad. Alright. Logs. Logs. Cobbled together. Staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend the Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bit. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Guaying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found a layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel, I'll find some workaround in the guts of this old bird. I feel like it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Oh. Alright, cycle droplet pumps. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating cycling process. Cycling successfully. Huzzah.
Done. The temperatures are dropping.
Excellent.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Sweet. We are sneaky. 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 Oh, no, or not. A little bit premature.
Resetting actions.
Shut the door! Fantastic. And out. Whoops, nope. Jump. And a splash. Ow, farewell ankles. There we go. Much better. Yeah, those things were nasty, and apparently I can't hit for shit. That's not good. Right, we'll check this terminal. Archive logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation to HHB, Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, archived as source. It is my honour to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Stone reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbours seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Interesting. Okay, good.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill. I oughta. Kept me alive this long. I mean, you treated her. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench. Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Like they're taking the lift conversation scenes from Mass Effect. Love it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise. We've urged all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not a victimless crime.
Ah, I see.
Workers should be on the lookout for slacking and underperformance. Report anyone you suspect of time theft to your supervisor immediately.
That's...
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Right. Time theft, got it. Hello.
My boys are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Glad I could help.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Awesome.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention.
Ah.
I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Sweet. Thanks. We leveled up, and we increased our reputation with the Groundbreaker crew. Agreeable. Sweet. So, what do we got? I think now might be a good time to start reinvesting in ranged. Long guns, critical damage plus 50%. Yes, we haven't been investing in ranged, though we do have a tech issue that we're about to deal with, so we'll chuck 5 into there, and we'll chuck 5 into here. There we go. Then we chuck perk available, do we? Aha! Run a gun. 65% movement penalty to accuracy. Plus 25% tactical time dilation. Still put enemy killed. It's 50% science weapon damage. Movement speed during tactical time dilation. Bonus to enemy headshot, weak spot damage. Collector. Increase the range at which all interactable objects around you will highlight without requiring you to look directly at them. That might be handy. Spend a buying price. Pay more bits than they should. Interesting. 25% quiet weapon damage. Many companions in the party, but still having someone back on the ship, getting a bonus to skills. Nah. Soliloquy. Some dialogue skills. Plus 40 kilogram carrying capacity bonus from companions. Order! Minus 50% consumables weight. That's probably where most of my weight is at the moment, actually. I should really sell some of that crap. Restore health whenever you kill an enemy, that'll be handy. Rolling Thunder. 20% companion ability cooldowns for each kills. Chance to reset companion ability cooldown. Rebound Brothers. Chance to reset. Yeah, some of these are actually a bit shit. So we'll leave that. And some level ups for these two. So, modify the 10% chance to extract mods in the field. That might be handy. Melee damage, armor rating, range damage. 10% chance to extract mods in the field. That might be handy because I'm prone to not using mods because they're use them, lose them. Okay, first responder. 20% heal amount granted by a medical inhaler. Ooh, that might be handy. Melee damage, armor rating, range damage. Nah, heal me! Heal me! Awesome. Right. Okay, so. Turns out, this thing's still garbage. So that's that, right. Okay, we have speak to someone in comms. Ah, hello.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Ah!
Hey, that's a real planet. And no one's seen it in a long time.
Oh no.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
I have a bad feeling about it. I have a bad feeling that that may be a joke about Uranus. I've run out of time. Get it somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Right, okay. Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts.
Okay.
The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
Okay.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Right. Backup auxiliary relay. This offline. I can go fix it. Sounds like it's time to get the Elixir relay station back online. Can't the board handle messages? Yeah. No, you can't offer using one relay station.
Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure.
Right.
Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the Groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through. If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align.
Right. And the other relay stations?
The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event. Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the Fritz.
Ha! Don't say that too loudly, I've got someone who might have taken that personally. Can't ships relay messages to each other?
That they can, and they do. But only between ships owned by the same corporation.
Oh.
No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival.
I suppose it makes sense.
And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters. Not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway.
Right.
That's why we're the message hub. The Groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral.
Okay. Sounds like it's time to get the station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition.
You're looking at it.
But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I can check it out. She already told me to go check it out. Yeah, I can go check it out.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual.
Hooray.
Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
I can provide you.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Yeah, what do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Let messages from Earth sit in memory on an auto relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Right, okay, see ya. Okay, fuck now. Hang on. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons because that's the thing that I do. General quests. Relay diagnostic manual. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Technical manual designed to assist the diagnosis and repair of comms problems with optical comms platforms. Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, we may as well have a look at what we're going to do then. So, may as well go check out the relay. I suppose all of these are off station now, aren't they? So, let's head back to... fast travel back to my ship. Let's have a look. And indeed. Sweet. Fast travel back to the unreliable interior. I didn't kill Dickface bad guy, did I? Oh well. Right, let's see if we can find... anyone who's about. Let's believe that to be my cabin. Oh. Hello. I didn't realise we had a robot here. There's no response from the automechanical unit. Serial number is etched into its chassis, includes the letter Sam. Ah, that might be it. Ah! The unit does not respond to hypertext script. Let's leave you alone. Okay. I didn't realise we had a defense robot. Sure. Right. Okay. Sup?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime.
Yeah, well.
So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Right. So, let's talk about this personal quest of yours. Actually, tell me again about... What's this personal quest of yours?
Yes, I've been meaning to discuss exactly that. Now that we know where, the scholar is, when will we be searching him out?
When we get time. As soon as we can, I promise. Okay, leaves the conversation. Journal of Maximilian Disruptor, Volume 1. Experiments in this journal are utterly illegible to anyone except... Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Okay. Index of Banned Literature. Oh, bloody hell. Consequences, the mind and the will of the man when led astray. Prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing the offenders. Sure. So, yeah, we'll be not following the law all that much. Where the heck is... No, she's probably an engineer. That would make sense. Engineering / cargo / whatever. There you are, hello. I'm going to talk to you. Sup?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
That's an interesting way of asking a question. Is the ship about to blow up? No. Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Okay. Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings.
Okay.
I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Okay, sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it.
Oh, I see.
It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Just nerves, everybody's different, don't worry about it. Everybody's different, don't worry about it.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Okay. They were close, not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea! Drinking solves everything. That is not good advice. If that's what you want, sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Okay. So, So, Parvati is not into physical stuff. Seemingly not into the emotion, or, you know, the romantic stuff, by the sounds of it. Interesting. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. We found a defunct sanitation and maintenance automechanicals in the supply closet. Guess she said she wants Ada may know more. Okay. Ada! There be robots that I screamed at because it's a robot and I'm now scared of them because reasons.
Welcome back, Captain.
Sup?
How can I be of assistance?
Robot! Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in a junk closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running.
Alright.
Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM.
Okay.
If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Ah, I see. Got it. I picked up a distress call. Can you play back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help.
Oh, bloody hell.
What? No!
Huh.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Got it. Okay. Talk to you later.
I'll be here.
Okay. Interesting. So, let's have a look at this shit. Messages for gaming. Let's have a look. From E. Blaine. Mr. Blaine, subject medicine. This is just to let you know, I've given out the rest of the you-know-what to you-know-who's. Sorry for the secrecy, you never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. What? The you-know-what to you-know-who's. It's in the subject title is medicine. Well done. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. Risk your neck heading into that community centre. I'm grateful, but I also appreciate it. If you never told another soul about our business, I like my job. I would like to keep it. Yeah, about that. Excuse me. Shit. J. Tennyson. Here we go. Uh-oh. Hang on a minute. Okay. Parvati, I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine C and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice, but she's coughing and hacking up sludge. This is a blockage that just won't budge. What's the engine to do? Then as Venture strides in like a shark, hair all done up fancy and dark, she feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. Okay. Interesting that they're being routed through here. We were talking about old friends, and, I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking, I don't know what she was thinking, we were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then, I wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell. Party tea. Oh no, damn you, insta-spell check. Need my wrench. Too tired, just gonna put my head down for... Okay. That's just for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's archived messages from New Bedford. Here we go. Okay. Bring that... Oh, God. Thank you, dearest Alex.
Are you sure about that?
Oh dear. Hey, Master Dragon, how's it going? Good to see you. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humour and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Yeah, that's when I ran him over. Oh wait, you got a sub? Yes! There were a number of gifted subs during the subathon that happened a few days ago. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I hazard a guess it may be barn, because anyone with a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Bloody hell. Alex. Hello, hello. I hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Ah, just like your ship. Have you given some thought to the thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow? I'm so sorry to press this, but I have a strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvellous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. Oh, bloody hell. How are you doing? Bass, how's things? Right, dear Alex. Hello, Udon here, Udon Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat finger's embarrassing me once again. For fuck's sake. Hope it wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It's such a pleasure for me, and tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not threatening me. You're really quite the gentleman. If you're in Groundbreaker airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The last hope serves a Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every colour. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Right. You don't want to say. Yeah, this is, this guy, we've met this guy. So, escape pod ran over Captain Hawthorne and killed him. And we've met this guy, and he's a little crazy. Oh, you don't want to say it'd be better in Discord DMs. Okay. No worries. Drop me a message, man. If shit's not alright, just drop me a message. Okay? Right, Hawthorne sent messages to Bedford. No subject. There's no call for shouting, my terminal was busted, had a few too many, and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is, sometimes you gotta cut loose. Not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the last hope next time I'm in, I might forgive you. Okay, weird. Whoops. And unread messages. Unread from Bedford. I forgot to mention my previous... Oh no, in my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board-approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. Hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Fucking hell. Damn it, this is cheesy. Right. Logs. Log entry 1, titled Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember this later, no better. Ada, remind me weekly to check on this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? That's my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in World's lab just sitting there for the taking. If grey hair were looking away or to forget about it, maybe, or if I had to ask the smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but he wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. Oh no. I had heard rumours of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science, cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Will's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumours. More to be had. Titled Power Hammer. Last time I got sloshed, man, I was imbibing at the last hope at the Groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardits yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have heard that one before, but here's the good part. The Mardits said that the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something. Okay. Strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Okay. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show, I did apologise for shouting him down 5 times. But architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, or even if it were, he wouldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moral psycho? Don't know. Brain no work. I'll admit to maintaining some questionable association, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumours pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, then my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fort Brook. Interesting. Okay. Blah, reading. Okay, so the science weapons are like the legendary weapons of the game. Got it. Alright, first time results. Experimental note. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical on the Emerald scrap heap during your last job. Shouldn't be too difficult to get up and running, with a few key mods, envision it being combat capable. A clean, mean killing machine, sure. Removal of factory standard port Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback and estimated to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do! Okay. Giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit. It's not turning up any time soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I'm sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up the following next pit stop, back to Emerald Vale. I'll pick it up following this next visit to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Yeah, you chaperoned me real well. I landed on you bodily. That's still not what I wanted to do. Well, I've made a mistake. Alright, back again. Back again. Back again. I can go in, and I can go in. I can go in, and I can go in. And then we got random crap that we sell. Yeah, we got a load of random crap that we need to sell, and we've got a load of random mods that we need to put into storage, or do something with. Plasma weapon, tech skills, sprint speed, circuits, melee and defensive skills. Yeah. Team size 50%. Dialogue skills, leadership skills. Yeah, weapon more. Nope. Maximum range of weapons. This is damage. Okay. That's odd. Attack damage, yeah, whatever. Charge surface, that's armor mod gadget. Mod styles of damages melee attackers. Effect has interesting. That might be amusing to put onto my armor. I don't think that's fine. Let's random jump cell. Okay. Right, we should go sell some shit probably, and what else do we need to do? Change our... Alright, well we need to go and do this, which I forgot to do because I am stupid. That's not the way off, that's it. And we'll take Parvati and Doc. Okay. That away. I should have fast traveled. Okay, fast travel around the inside of fucking space station. Oh man. Don't actually get into the Lost Hope. Alright. Let's deal with douchebag McGee first.
CNP borsted baked beans. When you need to eat and run, borsted baked beans is the only one.
Right. Right, so hello.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the rule. How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Smile costs a bit more than that. Well, sadly, you gotta go. Oh, thank you for dropping by, Bass Dragon. Hopefully catch you later. And yeah, if you need some support or whatever, I'm happy to exchange messages as always. Let me know. Alright. Sounds a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Any violence? Do we actually want to kill this guy? How much do we care? I mean, he is definitely a bad guy. No, he's a bad guy, so, medium well.
Incoming!
Can you not stick your head where I'm attacking? That would be great. Really? Stop. Stop! Okay. No. I'm losing weapon commercial. Fuck. No, I died. Because I'm dumb. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention to my health. Right, load. Oops. Is there a workbench back here? Maybe.
Bullshit. Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
You've been getting into the boss's special stash again, haven't you?
No such thing as pizza. But if there's no such thing as pizza, then what do we do? But no such thing as pizza. That's not possible. Alright, okay, so there's nothing useful up there. Never mind. Right, never mind. Going over to this bit there. Yes, I was going to.
I'm honored. We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with their bottom line.
Okay then. More space that is lived in here. Okay. Right, so should we try that again with less fuck-ups? Because clearly that wasn't working out. We have a solution. Moving. Right, you're actually hostile? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, cool. Alright. Want heavy weapons. Lock on flamethrower. Oh dear. Yoink. Right, let's get looting. Checks. Right, is all this shit still stealing? Yes, annoyingly. Oh well. Yes. That is shit. Hi there. Do you care that everyone upstairs is dead, or not really? I mean, not really. Okay, cool. Stupid. What the fuck? Okay. Hey guys, do you care? Nothing. Nothing at all. Never mind.
Make yourself scarce now.
Yeah, it's all good. No problem. Everything's fine. Everything's chill. I'm getting out of here. Goodbye. There we go. I done what I needed to. Well, maybe a little more. But here's what it is. I got more shit to sell. And you got less bad guys in the spaces below. Okay. Let's see.
Welcome.
See what I can sell you. Mine on it that looks cool. I might sell that, so that. Just that. Keep that. Maybe sell that. Maybe sell you some crap that I don't want. Whoops, I don't know what that second thing was that I just sold, but whatever. Tactical time dilation recharge very valid. Useful, but I always forget. Sell that lot. Sell that lot. It's not really using companion abilities at the moment. What's this? Time recharge. Time recharge. Maybe I can crack. Yeah. Shit. Oh, I was getting fucked up again. I'm not best pleased about. Oh, it doesn't seem to be all that much to do it. What is dropping? Armor. It's probably less likely to break than the rise power armor. So we just bought a helmet off of you. And it was rather fancy, but it's perhaps a little true. No. Let's have a think. Do you want to buy that? That's fine. We'll just repair our shit on the ship. We shall repair our shit on the ship. And I'm just gonna go.
It's not the worst unless it's worse.
What we'll do is we're going to fast travel over to, if we can. Nope. We cannot. Just exciting. It's just outside there, so we'll just kick open the door. Kick opens the door, not go into there, let's talk through here. Hello!
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed MacRedd yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
I did kind of melt his face off. Good news then. I killed him and roughed him up a bit before I did it.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter.
Hooray!
If you got the Mardet's backs, the Mardets have got yours.
Excellent.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
So what is a Mardet?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Yeah. So why Marder, not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Fair enough. Alright, see ya. Sweet. So now, what I should have done is I should have prepared my armor for a start. And I should have stuck the... Oh no. I think I want to do... This is on slightly. No, I wanted to modify it. Toughened. Vector charge surface, there we go. That counts as a gadget, does it? That's armor 16, we can buy something of a higher armor than that now. And it's probably going to last a lot longer than this. Do we want to do that? I'm not sure. I should probably buy the better armor. I'll buy the better armor. I will buy a bit better armor.
Rizzo's purple berry punch.
Alright. Hello. Right, let's have another look at that armor then, shall we? So it's 26. Plus 5, stealth skills, minus 5. And it's significantly better than what we have, so I'm gonna buy. Okay, now, do I keep hovering? It's kind of a rough and tumble doctor, so perhaps that suits her a bit better. Right, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to run back and we're going to
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
I'm back to that workbench and we shall see if we can find. Do we have another stealth kit? No, we don't. Shit. Okay, so we're gonna sack our stealth skills by taking this bugger. But not dying would be good, so yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Tech skill, sometimes that get. Okay, then I think we shall set up. We shall set up. Taking Parvati to the bar.
Rizzo's purple berry punch. You want a punch? We got your punch right here.
But we are going to save that for next time, because I have run out of time. So, thank you everyone for being here. I do appreciate it. What's happening? What day is it? What time is it? It is Monday. So, I won't be streaming anything tomorrow. But on Wednesday at 1000 hours British Summer Time, GMT +1, I shall be streaming something. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be streaming. It might be some more Into the Breach. I haven't decided yet. And then at 1800 hours on Wednesday, we'll be playing some more 7 Days to Die. So hopefully catch you at one of them. And I do hope everybody watching has had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. I've had fun. And we say... Oh, no worries, Jenna. Thanks for being here. And we say... You've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at myself in the dark, and that's just kind of boring and lonely. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming, so get on in here and get screaming. I have a Patreon and PayPal if you wish to donate to this mess, that'd be appreciated, and I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when, so be sure to keep an eye on them. Until next time, let's find someone to raid. Who's playing what? Who's playing... Rhino's Beastie is playing 7 Days to Die. So, how about we raid Rhino's Beastie? There we go. So, we do have a raid message, which I'm going to throw into the chat. If you are not a subscriber, please copy that raid message. If you are a subscriber, please copy this raid message. And we're going to throw that in Rhino's chat, Crash Party, and that's a glorious survival. You know how it goes. So, let's get the raid going. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye-bye.